Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media, and just this came to my mind in the last 12 hours. I was like, oh, I should probably work on this. Since I made the cover, I added this button, which I tied on, and I just tied this on here, and then the closure just, so, when someone wants to close it, they can just come over here and just loop that over like that, and it's closed. So that was really simple. And then, I was thinking about putting her on the cover. I've layered her up with some shiny purple paper and something a little more subtle, and I think she was going to go straight and the paper was going to go at an angle, and I thought, I don't want it right in the middle, but I don't want it, so it kind of like, so if this is third, about 2/3 the way down. I mean, 1/3, the 2/3 of the bottom. So I guess I wasn't sure if I was going to put anything else behind her. So she can still wait a minute. But that's what I'm thinking about for the cover. There's a little bit of, I don't know what that is. I know what that is. That's from the my journal. That's the little piece. Okay, so I need to make some stuff to go in here, and I did find my Hello Kitty. Well, it was where it was supposed to be, but I had forgotten about it, kind of, sort of. So I do have this. So I thought I'd make some, I'm pretty sure it's just, heavyweight paper pack. All right, Carrie, me too. My thing is these stickers. These stickers, I hate these stickers. They have them stick way too well. And then you're like, how do I get into this? Oh my goodness. Okay, it's kind of cool though that the front of this is a clear plastic, because I might be able to use that. Oh, it's just that bottom part. And except for I also have like a whole roll of that somewhere. But oh my goodness, there's 3. Like 2's not enough. Let's have 3 annoying stickers that can't get off without scissors. All right. So I thought I just kind of, I don't think I need the one with the toys. That's red on the back. We do have some red. Oh, this one with the red and pink. Definitely need, I think I'm going more for this style. So let's grab a red and pink one. And a pink and pink one. And let's see, any others catch my fancy? I don't know. Maybe we'll see. That one's blue. Okay. Well, I'll at least use these two. They kind of go with the aesthetic here. And then I also have a little grunge going on too. So I've got this stencil if I want to use it, and a little black gothic-y type thing, I guess. But then there's also the bright and colorful. I don't know where I'm going with this. It's all over the place. Piece of that if I want to use it. I've got all kinds of still got some more of that tissue paper. I've got these pieces that I made quite some time ago. Not sure if I'm going to use them, how I'm going to use them. There's just purple. There's I backed it even on some. That's red and blue. I don't know why that's in this pile, but we'll see. And then this weird purple, it's just this paper. It just did weird things when I put the stuff on it, which was kind of cool. I don't know what that paper is. My aunt got it at a thrift store. And then this is a piece of collage. Oh, I think somebody sent this to me, because I'm like, this doesn't look like my gel prints. But it was like the perfect color for this. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll make that as a base. This could be the backing on something. And then I've got this collage sheet, which is, the colors are good. And I have a pocket already made and ready to go in. Just needs a little decoration, I guess. Oh, and then somebody sent me this cat, which I thought would be perfect in here too. And there's a turquoise. I have like more stuff than this journal can possibly hold, I'm sure. So put it all in a pile. And husband just came back home, so he won't realize that I am Oh, and then, yep, more. Just more. So much more. All right, let's figure out what we want, because I might... So I've got a little tuck right there, side pocket, and got a tuck spot there, and this is white back here, which means it could be journaling spots, so I could just stencil on it, or I could add a pocket. Is there anywhere that can't be journaling spot that I would definitely want to put a pocket on? Yes, we are all over the place. This is a very, very colorful journal. There's a pocket here, and guess we'll want to put a little something there now, huh? Now that we ripped it. Could I say and huh a few more times? I mean, I got enough stuff. I could make a whole other journal. There's so much. All right, so I just have a few pockets using the book pages that I had. So this, let's see, is nice and strong. So is that one. That one's not got much on the back. So maybe I want to put like a nice one of those pockets that takes up the whole page kind of a deal, maybe. All right, you know what I need, right? Do you think it's right where I can see it? No, why would it be? That's just crazy talk. Let me find my thing. Okay, so I think I want to fold this to about the length of the page, and then this part down here I'm going to fold up to be a little tuck, a little pocket down in the bottom here. And then this can be journaled on, and there'll be a little pocket down here. And I'll put this on maybe as a side pocket, maybe, or a top pocket. I don't know. It'll go on, and something will be able to go in there somewhere, and then that will flip. Oh, actually, I was thinking that could tuck in there. Yeah, we can do that. I just need to cut off the bottom. Just need to cut off the bottom a little bit. And I'm just going to rip off the bottom because, you know, why not? Alright, so the top of this is here. So I just need to come down a little bit. Hopefully get it somewhat straight. There we go. So now that will tuck in there. And I'll probably wrap around this. So this will actually end up being almost like a hidden journal spot. And something can tuck in the front and then flip up. Okay, so yeah, do that. And how do I want to put it on the page? Just have to figure that out. I don't think I'm doing a lot of inking in this. Alright, oh, I need to do something on the front first. So, a little bit of what's across from here. We've got some purples. I have a little bit of green over here. Let's see. Find a little something. That might even be like these little polka dots. Might be kind of fun. I'm trying to figure out best way to do it. I'm gonna rip it because what I want is to be able to fold this over so I have that whole inside of the pocket. I could use washi tape for this as well. That is a potentiality. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this on each side, and oh, too bad I don't have that rickrack here. That might have been cute to go across. Alright, and I'll cut off that excess on the bottom. This way I don't, you know, if I put glue on the pocket, then I have to figure out how to cut that down. But if I put something wrapped around, then I don't have to. And that's kind of bulky, so let's just cut that little folded bit off. That's not going to show anyway. I do want it. And then on this side, to can do these little circles and just fold that over. I also had that, wonder where that is. Who knows? All right, we'll just stick with this, I guess. And hopefully this is gonna still go in. Here's my problem, I think. What in the world? Yep, let's just have things go wrong on camera. That's fun when that happens. Okay, so to make this go in a little easier, I'm gonna round the corners. Well, I'm round them, or where did I put that? Oh, here it is. Or I could even use this. Something where I, you know, make the corners less cornery. Alright. And then I gotta flip it. Otherwise there'll be two different things. So now that should go in a little bit more easily. Why is it wider on the bottom? Yeah, it's wider. That's the problem. Alright. I apparently did not cut that straight. So before I put my edge over there, let's go ahead and make that straight. You know, there's that. That sometimes could be the problem. This is ending up being 3 3/4 inches wide, if anybody was interested in that kind of information. Okay, does anybody remember? Let's see. This one went in like that, so this one must go in like this. So let's redo that corner so that it's, nope, I did the wrong, nope, I did the right, wait, dun, 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 but why does it go out instead of in? Well, we'll make it go in. That's supposed to go that way. Oh, that's nice, just stuff rolling all about. Okay, any joy now? I think that will work now. Okay, problem solved. Let's go ahead and glue this side on, and may end up putting something else on there to decorate it. But for now, I'm meant to go this way. Have the polka dots on there. Could use music page, could use pretty much anything. And I think since this is going to be a pocket this way, I think I'm going to do the other pocket going this way. And of course this could, well, this could be kind of a tuck too. No, I guess I'll go this way. Alright. Bone fold, finger fold, whatever. The important thing was to get the bottom pocket wrapped around before I glue on the pocket. That was the only important part. So yeah, that's another way that I do my hidden pocket. Is I don't do the wraparound. I don't do, my other hidden pocket is where you open this up and then open up more paper. But this is another way that I do it, where it just folds down and you wrap around there. And I realize that's not super pretty, but we will work on that. That will get something pretty on it. What? I don't know. I had a flower a minute ago. I think I had a couple pink flowers. Oh, I was thinking about him too, though, because he's kind of cute. And he's on cardstock, so he'd be okay sticking up a little bit. Or she. So let's see, what's that? Whatever that was, I ripped it. I don't know what that was. Might have been the bird's feet. I don't know. Alright. Well, I'm going to leave that for a minute. We do need to put a tag in there. Oh, we do have a little bit of turquoise here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and make a tag to go in the pocket. So right about, I don't know if this one will fit. Almost needs to be just a little bit thinner. Just a little bit. Well, the other one was what, 3? All right, we'll do 3 1/4, and that leaves like 1/4 inch on each side for where the glue is. Okay, good. And well, you'd think I would have been able to fit something, and my glue's coming off. All right, well, it'll work. I was gonna say, you'd think I'd be able to have something longer up here, but I must have the glue in there. Okay, something like that, and we'll decorate those with something from somewhere. He can sit in there for now. All right, what else can we do? This 12 by 12 paper, that's kind of what I'm going for here. Right? All right, so we have that in the back. Let's put one near the front somewhere. And I really like my corner pockets. I'm kind of weird like that, aren't I? Oh, you know what I should do? Something like, hold on, maybe not put my finger on the blade. That'd be good. All right. How long is that? About 3 inches. 3 1/4 inches. Doesn't matter which way that goes. That's kind of nice. And then, fold that up. And cut that at an angle. Any angle, doesn't matter. You can have it be pointed on the top, or you can leave some straight line. See, I left a little bit of straight line there and there. And then take that piece and just put it on this side. I forgot I used the same. That's nice. Non-directional is nice when it comes to something like that. I kind of feel like inking this would be good. But. All right, so I'm just going to glue this side here. So glue that up. Maybe not get glue everywhere. That'd be good. And then the reason I want to ink it so as it stands up, but it doesn't really matter, does it? I haven't inked anything else. And if I do ink, it'll either be like just a similar color, a darker color. Oh, man, I can't do a straight line. Try to do a straight line, but you know, if you're me, you might not. There we go. And that's how I do that little crisscross. Is just whatever angle I take off of this side, I put on the other side. And it helps if it's non-directional paper. I could have even just put the same color on there, but you know, I like how that looks when I have a tag in it. And right about there. Oh my goodness. It's in my way. In my way. I'm like, why? See, I glued both sides, so that, you know, limits my pocket on that side. So, cut that right about there. Got some gluing to do on here. Some of that glue has definitely come off. Then we have a shorter piece and maybe a skinny piece. Yep, you can tell it's been in my stash because it's falling apart. One of those. So, there we go. All right. So, like this tall one can go back here. And then, oh, I just have 2 pockets. And this short one can go here. Or this short one, which, you know, coordinates. Or even just this smaller tag, which then actually still coordinates, except it goes this way. which is even better. All right, I'll decorate those in a minute. And so these go, so I think I'll do this one as a side pocket. So the bottom and the top and that side that goes on the inside is the ones that I want to try to put a straight line. Oh my goodness, straight lines are hard. Can anybody besides me and Amy understand the difficulty there? Okay, there we go. Cute little pocket. I like doing these pockets. If you watched my friend Stephanie, Coffee Paper Scissors, she just, yeah, there was a pocket like that in the coffee journal that she bought from me. So, there we go. We get a little bit of green on here. Could do some, see, we have these colors here, so I'm thinking it might be fun to do kind of a pocket right here. I'm thinking a graduated pocket, like, since we have these lines, let's follow them. We'll go down, 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 over, and down. See, that's kind of a fun little tuck spot, isn't it? Except for I'd rather it go, oh, here, I can do this way. I was like, I'd rather it come from this way. How do I fix that? Oh, I just turn it. That's all. That's all. Just got to turn it. And straight lines are nice. It's just I'm using the back here to follow the line to try to get it nice and straight if I can. This is not something that is easily done on any kind of cutter. Oh, someone's doing something with dishes upstairs really loudly. Does anybody make recordings and people like suddenly get really loud when you're recording? Yeah, well, my husband's gone all day yesterday. He's home all day today. Right, that's kind of fun. And then it brings these colors over here. All right. And that's just going to be it can be a, you can do glue here to make it a pocket. Which actually this is wide enough that I might actually do that. You know me, I like a lot of tucks because then I don't have to like fit, then I have a little extra space, but this one's pretty wide, so I think we'll be okay. So there we go. I used my collage and followed the, you know, just followed the lines on it to make, I guess you'd call it a graduated pocket, maybe? Do we want to put a graduated pocket back here anywhere? Where's the other side of the, get green here. Where's the other side of the, oh, there, the duck. See, this one doesn't have as much green, so I don't think I want to do that one there necessarily. Ooh, I could do it on the left side. Oh, then the butterfly is upside down. All right. I'm going to love you. I'm going to take some of these pieces and make them into a graduated kind of a pocket. Kind of like I do with the tickets, except for with collage pieces. That one's kind of really bent up, so I'm not sure about that one, but I mean, you could just even just make a little corner tuck. Hey, that might work. All right, so I'm going to glue this piece to this piece. Whoops. Try not to get glue on the paper would be good. See, now I've got the green, so I could just do a tuck spot on this side. That's fairly straight, I hope. It's a weird angle at the bottom. Like maybe even like this. And then whatever I put in here will show in the corner there. I'm going to make it a corner tuck. Okay, so I need to do this side and the bottom. And that's it. We're not doing anything here because that way we can have like a little peekaboo tuck spot. Call that a peekaboo tuck. So like when you put something in there, it's going to peekaboo right there. Yep. Yep. All right, let me see. This one I like. See, some of these pages, though, I just really like them and don't want to cover them all up. I don't mind covering some of the green up, though. Which side has more? Or there's not a lot of water in here, so the water doesn't necessarily make a lot of sense. Let's see, we've got them. We have a lot of green, but I want green that is across from this color if I do this on the green. All right, see, this is very ripped. So if I don't want that to keep ripping, I want to put a pocket down there. What kind of pocket? Oh, I don't know. One that will, that one's too wide. Who knew? That one's too wide too, but if I have it going off the page a little bit, like that might work. And that will, actually it could still go in there. And where I glue on the bottom here will hold these down so that they don't rip anymore, hopefully. And I could put a piece of washi tape there. Oh, I definitely will put tape on the side I put the pocket. That way, whatever I put in the pocket doesn't catch on it. So I will do that. And that way, yeah, like what I just said. This and I'll put on the inside of that too, just so I don't catch stuff on it. Because I kind of like that rough edge down there. But also, I don't want it to rip more than it is already ripped. So gluing it down will help. But the parts that don't get glued, I will just do that. Just do the tape. Okay, and this, I don't need to go all the way to the edge because it's going to come off the page a little bit. That way there's not too bulked up in the spine here. Make sure it's straight and then wipe off that glue there and get the corner really well, because it wants to poke out. So that's kind of cool. And then that dark spot shows through, and that brings this kind of stuff to this side. I don't necessarily love it next to that now that I have it on there. But once I decorate it, it might be fine. I've got this green too. Just so, I don't know what it is about this next to this I don't like, but there is something. But I don't have to cover this. What I can do is kind of do an add a page. So I could even just add this in, so to speak, in some kind of a way. Let's see. Because it's a fun paper and I would have liked to have put it in there, but I kind of ran out of space. Alright, straight on that side, and then so then that will turn like that, which will look good to both of, yeah, I like that better. Alright, let me find some washi tape that will work. I know I have some. Let's see, I've got this one, and that's also got, where, anybody know what happened to my washi tape? It's supposed to be under here. I'm not feeling it under here. It's not under here. Oh well. Just gonna have to go with what I can find. And it's between, oh, those are leaves. I don't want the leaves. Oh, I don't have to use washi tape. Also, I could just use paper. That's a possibility. So, which paper would I want to use? Something, this has a little bit of yellow in it. Maybe just something, and that has a little bit of yellow in it. So, let's go ahead and get it a good width, and it only has to be the height of the paper that I'm attaching it to, and fold that in half. Oops. It wants to rip. It's okay because it's a grungy journal. We're not going to worry about it. The important thing here is to make sure I get the paper that is folding this paper. Make sure that it is totally to the edge. And yeah, it needs to be totally to the edge. Okay, good, it'll still fit. Oops. Try not to bend your stuff up like I'm doing. Just fold that down, just, there we go. Okay. And now I can do this. Then when I put the other pocket near the back, I'm just going to make sure it's on something different. You don't have a lot of playtime with the art glitter glue, unfortunately. There we go. Make sure that doesn't glue to itself. And if you don't like that harsh line, you could add some washi tape, or too bad I don't have any pieces I can use, like, oh, a flower maybe. All right, what have I, or some stenciling. Butterfly might be nice on here. Unfortunately, that butterfly's got some color on the back, so wherever I put him, he can go ahead and be off the page a little bit. He might end up in here, we'll see. He, she, whatever. I have some flowers, not that one. These ones are red. I had some pink flowers. Where'd they go? Oh, and here's some of the washi that might go, kind of, sorta. That's kind of a purplish flower. Also got wet, which might not actually be a bad thing, because, but I wanted something that was going to kind of cover the, I wanted to put it on this side to get, I don't know, I thought that was going to work, and it doesn't work for me. So I need to find something. I want to find something to cover that. I don't like it. I'm so weird. I know. I'm aware. I'm totally aware. Let's see. What if I were to, like, put pink guest check? I don't need the top parts though, so just kind of, I think part of it is the straight edge that I don't like too, so just kind of put that. It's not quite long enough though. And I don't, yeah, it's definitely the straight edge I'm not liking. So I don't know. What would you do to fix this little mess I made? Part of my problem is the page I want to cover it with is shorter than what's on there. Now it's way shorter because I did that. Well, you know, maybe a little bit of collage. I don't have a lot of paper to collage with. Oh, I got collage paper. But do I have paper that's thin enough? Alright, I'm going to come up with a solution and I'll be back. Found a piece that I like better. It's not so bright. And now it's got the torn edges. And I don't know if it will work on this side or not. Not sure that it would. Let's try. This is from the whatchamacallit kit. The coffee one it's in my Ko-fi shop for free. You know, I just request that you please subscribe, and the whole kit as a total is, yeah, if you use the whole kit to make a journal, I ask that just be for personal use, but if, you know, if you get pieces in other journals or in ephemera and stuff, I'm fine with that. Let's see. I don't need that to be over to the next page, but I don't mind if it is over to the next page either. I don't know, but now I have glue all over me. What do we think? Yes, no, maybe so? Or even maybe just some, I mean, this is on here fine. I don't need to reinforce it. It should be fine, just like that. All right. I will want to bring that somewhere throughout the book, you know, somewhere else in the book, because it's, you know, I like to do that. If I put it in one place, I like to have it in another place. All right, see here, I'm not loving that next to each other either. So I could either cover this, or cover this, or put another page in the middle like I just did, except for, maybe I'll put a pocket. Like, oh, and I just looked at the time, and I'm just kind of like, what happened? What happened? How did this take so long to do? That kind of a deal. So if I do this, I need to make them more together. There's a tiny bit of purple in there. The tiniest bit. Well, you know, that will help a little bit. So let me cut these to match each other. Is the first thing I'm going to want to do. Because it's going to be a pocket. Well, that's a weird thing now. I'm like, oh, here it is. It's under a couple things. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna kind of try to line up those bottoms. Probably would have been easier to go ahead and glue. Yep, let's just do that. We're gonna glue the edges, and then we're gonna cut it in that way. It's not gonna get messed up on us. So I'm just gluing the two edges. The corners that are gonna go. Oh, I know why I didn't do that, because I wanted to put something in it. Okay, now we can't see the edge, and now I'm getting glue on my, oh my word. All right, I needed to see where the edge was. Okay. You'll see why I put that paper in there in a second, and some of you have already figured it out. So let's line this up and line that up. And I can cut that off on the bottom. And just gonna maybe there. Nope, a little bit further up here. There we go. And the top. Cut the top off. Okay. That should be glued in. See, now I have a little flappy piece to glue the pocket down. That's why I put that in the middle. That way it wouldn't cover up my pocket. It would just be over here. And then we'd have a little flappy pocket, which is a little long, so I'm going to cut it right there. And now I can put glue. That's why I waited to put glue on this side, because I knew I'd be cutting it short. Okay, and put glue here. Is it going to be, should be tall enough to cover that. So some of that other page will show through, but not so much. I'm like wondering what I was thinking when I put this book together, because I'm like, did I even look to see how pages would look next to each other? For a second, I thought that was not gonna lift for me. I'm like, all right. And then I'm gonna work on some tags. I'll work on the bases, and I don't know, I might make them off screen, and then I'll try to decorate the rest of this in one more video. I don't want to take up a million videos, but I know that some people wanted to see how I decorate this, and I have had some unique ways, somewhat unique ways of dealing with things. You know, not everybody puts a floating pocket or whatnot. So what did we do? We did this little hidden journal spot here, which has a pocket here and a pocket here. Of course, you could always pretend this was a tuck spot too and stick something in there. You could also stick something in here and then tuck it and then put something on the outside as well. All right, and then we have our little page pocket now, and our peekaboo pocket, tuck spot, and our added a page, and this gusset pocket, which we did for the purpose of preserving the ripped paper, and the graduated pocket. Oh, this pocket, the double tuck pocket thing there, which also has, I think I had it on the side, and a side pocket, and the graduated pocket. So that is what we have for now, and I'll see you the next time we work on this, which hopefully be the next video, but might not be. I don't know. We'll see. Have a delightful day, guys. Love you.